Last new with me, still alive. I was going to practice the head shakes, see if I could stiffen my neck up before the show. Anyway, here we are, the real official Queen Victoria Day. She died in 1901. Now, yeah, there's a bit of personal confusion on Queen Victoria Day. My youngest daughter was born May 20th, and because I mean, controllers of our society, they decide when we're going to celebrate, who we're going to celebrate, how we're going to celebrate. What don't they control? Anyway, by moving it around to a holiday function, and they don't even allow fireworks in a lot of places now, they so-called combine them. But by doing so, confused me for the first time. So I forgot my daughter's birthday. Well, my daughter's birthday fell on the official Queen Victoria birthday. So maybe they could change her name to Queen Victoria II. No, I guess not. I'd be like a Candor man trying to create a new British Navy with the Candor hats. No, I guess we better stick to what's going on. Now, and I pause on purpose, not just because I don't have a draft scroll, but there's more impact than the pause on purpose. Has to be. So I don't present many details of a historical nature on these vids, brought to you by the British People's League. PO Box 691, Minden, 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 Ontario, Canada. KOM, that's Kiss Our Mothers, KOM2KO. I put that out to you. I have not been a good boy in some ways with the addresses. Like, for instance, a fellow retired professional in British Columbia gave a gift of $100 a couple of months ago. I didn't even thank him yet. The Parkinson's doesn't take that long to get in the washroom. Just walking me out of the house here. So people wonder why I get up so early in the mornings. I know this is personal stuff. We'll get to Queen Victoria. She's tied in. Imagine she can wait for me to do my little spiel. But if you people knew what time I get up, I get friends ask friends. Don't have too many friends. We get a lot of contacts, just in case we might hit the big time. They want in on it. But they wonder why I get up so early. Well, it takes half an hour to dress. You can imagine all you know. But I am sounding more spunky today because again I got some technical help, so I'm not quite a nervous wreck. Now let's get to the point, Beady Boy. Talk a lot about Queen Victoria. Well, it's symbolism, and that'll be the title for today's broadcast. Symbolism. Well, with me is everything. I think there's a fellow at the University of Toronto, and they will hit me in there. Like, a lot of you people who know about broadcasting. The images, the messages. Marshall McLuhan, I believe his name was. Well, I do know when he passed on, I was attending the University of Toronto. Boy, I got some glares. I was living in a bunker-like apartment building with some friends who didn't pay the rent, but they got us the apartment. I drank so much beer in those days, maybe I could have paid the rent sometime. Joking aside, but seriously, people are going to a memorial home near there, and they were glaring at me. Let me give you a message. Well, Queen Victoria deserved the image she had on the bright side of things. I think it was 9 kids, children, and she did her job. She posed, she poised, she posed. We surrounded Her Majesty with our Candor ship, ready to roll. Colin Todd's at the what do you call the wheel? And then Colin Todd's at the control. There's one area of my life I did not get into the sea. I never been to sea, Billy. Ah, I never been to sea. I gave a good excuse for my Parkinson's shape. That movie started decades ago, just a kid. I never been to sea, Billy. No, I haven't. It is sea voyage. Well, I did. Well, I was in the Aquitania. I shouldn't say I was not sea. Well, I think I had Queen Victoria waiting in the wings to come in. But the fact is, she maintained an image. It was a class image. And I know people slept under the stairs. You did the dirty work. Like the castles of old, I guess. But somebody had to light the fires. Sometimes those on staff. Now, Johnny boy, don't get into the trouble. Sometimes those on staff ain't better than the real world. Ask a ask a Filipino maid in Toronto. Do they feel like a slave and see what they say? Now, we are back on track. Should be doing these videos once a month. If you out there have a special topic, let me know. But what I was going to get at with the mailings is I think it's the simplest way. If you want to send a gift to help, and boy, all the prices have doubled for playing around with the web too. Holy smokes, the registration doubled, and now they can't nail you for monthly subscription without telling you about it. So I got one outfit that's got the domain registration. So they insist that you register your domain 2 years in advance. And that doesn't sound like a cluster at all. But I was shocked. So the price that doubled, I thank those who sent a bit, especially David Oklahoma, working man, and sent what he could. I don't know how to put it. I'm not gonna beg. I haven't done the shows, but we are getting on a regular footing now. So Her Majesty Queen Victoria would probably say if you could please, if you could send a trickle in, but just put it in an envelope with the envelope hidden with some paper or something. To go through the bank. Years ago, I had a registration for the British People's League, but it was complicated. So I need a little bit of help. So that I haven't even looked at notes. Um, okay, so in her time, she created an atmosphere, a glorification of a period of history that will probably never be duplicated again. You never know. We're being flooded, aren't we? So there has to be resistance. We'll be flooded out of our resistance. Queen Victoria will just be a memory. Well, the mom didn't move Queen Victoria's statue yet at Queen's Park, to my knowledge. I used to take a peek to the statue of Sir John Alexander MacDonald, the gentleman here, squeezed in with the Queen, Queen's Park. I get some pictures of her dates, but I hit the what was said in the back. What was said in the back and printed on the statue of Sir John. A British subject that was born, a British subject that will die. Well, the all Canadian thing sounds nice. New businessman in the local village prefers to be Canadian. What's a Canadian? You're going to tell me that millions of Chinese Canadians or whatever you want to call them, respectfully, no hatred. I'm not related to them. I'm British Canadian. Each shows responsible by the British People's League. There's a new group out in Lethbridge, Alberta, British Canadian Oak something. And the people we got connected, they have good connections. So I'm speaking to people, not to a choir that's forgetting things. No, people I'm connected with have been looking for a group to adhere to for some time. I am honored and pleased that people that keep the videos going. I think these shakes were had not been looking in the eyeball. This setup. With the new setup, one of the computer guys from out of town, he's really good. And somehow the television switched into the internet. Fantastic. But I don't recommend outside sources, but if you want to check out Queen Victoria on her real birthday, Wikipedia's got the story. And my kids, she was maitre d', you know, right? Too old for the Queen Victoria. She was an honorable hostess for global affairs. And then I want to tell that to the Hindus and Sikhs when the Indian continent was carved in two. They carried their grudge on even over here into the Dominion of Canada. But again, British People's League, all one word with an S in there. Don't bother with the apostrophe. British People's League, PO Box 691, Minden, Minden, Ontario, Canada, KOM 2KO. And that's not just for loot financial assistance. No. Drop us a note as to what you would like to hear. Symbolism is everything. Marshall McLuhan said it. Medium is a message, the message is the medium. Whether it's a brawl or a wedding or what. Oh, speaking of brawls, quite the brawls going on in the world today. Guess whose side I'm on in the Middle East situation? You want to much to think about there. It's pathetic, the slaughter of children. Each side will have their sob stories, of course. But I will say this, on behalf of Friends of the British People's League, if there was anybody else but Israel slaughtering those people for revenge, they wouldn't get away with this. It's against the international rules. But hey, enough of that in the world news. Don't have to grab it myself. Oh yeah, speaking of queens, slip this in as an aside. I got one other video. You wonder why Queen Elizabeth, God bless her soul, Queen Elizabeth never set foot, not one toe in Israel. Her whole lifetime. Her husband visited his mother's grave. She was a very religious Christian lady from the building in what's known as the Middle East area, Holy Land, and so on. But I wonder why she never stepped foot. And then also we got Prince William. They put one of those doohickeys on his head. I can't call it a skull cap because that might be looked upon as an insult. The religious thing that they were. So they made Prince William put a hat on. So Prince William put the hat on. And he was angry because some people doubted that he was not an anti-Semite. He said, I'm not an anti-Semite. He put the hat on the whole bit. Okay, we seem to be 15 minutes. That seems to be the excellent